Houston weather, severe thunderstorm warning issued, severe T-storm watch in effect until 5 a.m. Tuesday. Alright, we've got some strong storms out there this evening and overnight. A severe thunderstorm warning has been issued for our friends over in Galveston. That's going to be in effect until 10 p.m. this evening. So that's a pretty small area just east of Houston, just east of the mainland. You can see it right there along the coast. That's where that warning is in effect. But we're also under a severe T-storm watch until 5 a.m. Tuesday. So a little bit bigger area there. It includes our friends in Brazoria County, Matagorda County, all the way back towards Wharton and Jackson County as well. So a pretty big area under the threat for severe weather this evening and overnight. Here's what you need to know. We're gonna have some large hail, some damaging winds, and a couple of these storms could be a little bit tornadic. So we're watching that very closely. And of course, we're gonna have some heavy rain as well. So make sure you're prepared for all of that. Make sure you have your way of getting warnings and watches and all that stuff. If you don't have a NOAA weather radio, get one of those. Get a battery-powered one so that if the power goes out, you still have a way to get that emergency information. The good news is that the severe weather threat is much lower than what we were thinking earlier today. Earlier today, we had a slight risk of severe weather. Now we're down to a marginal threat, which is a 1 out of 5. So not a big threat, but certainly a threat nonetheless. And we're gonna have some storms out there. You can see some of them popping up even now around 5 o'clock. But really the big storms are going to be moving into the area around 7, 8 o'clock this evening. So we re-gon na have a period of some pretty significant storms out there around the evening commute, and then they re-gon na continue through the overnight hours. So here's Futurecast. You can see some of those storms popping up around 7, 8 o'clock. Some of them are going to be strong to severe. The HRRR model, which is our most accurate model, has them weakening a little bit as they get towards the coast. But that doesn't mean that we won't have any severe weather. We very easily could still get a severe storm or two near Houston, a little bit farther south near Galveston. So we're going to watch that very closely. Again, the main threats are going to be the hail, the wind, and then a possible tornado or two. So make sure you're prepared for all of that. And then things start to quiet down a little bit as we get into the early morning hours. Still a chance of a shower or a storm around 5, 6 in the morning, but things are really going to start to quiet down. We're going to have a brief period of quiet weather as we get into the afternoon. Enjoy it while it lasts because things are gonna get busy again as we get into the afternoon and the evening commute on Tuesday with another round of storms moving in.